friends, it's Six Pack Sarah here today. I have, as you can see on the box, a haul from Lavender and Speckles. They make vendor wax, and I was able to participate in a custom order. So I got to pick my own blends and make things the way I think I wanted them. So let's check out what I picked and how I think I did on my choices. So we have a packing slip, and it says on it to wait to warm it until at least May 24th. So that's to make sure all the scent oils have cured and kind of blend together better. And so anytime after that date, I will start working on these ones. For a business card for Beth Wilson, the owner of Lavender and Speckles. She's a very sweet lady and a Christian like me, and I just love her and her business and her joy for what she's doing. A little thank you card with some instructions. So I ordered 8 custom blends, so I was able to pick basically any of the scents she offers, or any of the oils, and then I could pick up to 3 oils. So I picked 8 different blends. There was plenty more I wanted to pick, but these were the top 8 that I chose. And for customs, you do have to get a little bit larger of a size. I often will get just a clamshell shape in her regular orders. And last time I got a couple snap bars, which are new for her, and I liked those. Or I'll get just the 6-count shape bags, but because it's a custom thing, to get the right kind of ratios and stuff and to make it worth her time, you have larger quantities to get. So all of mine are 12-count bags, so basically 2 of her regular small sizes at once. So I wanted to be extra picky and make sure I was going to enjoy a little bit larger sizes, because it's not a sample, it's a whole amount. Okay, so let's go over the sample she sent first. She sent a whole bar for my sample, and this is Strawberry Crush, which has intrigued me before, but it is Brazilian Crush 71 type, which I know nothing about, strawberry pound cake, and pie crust. So because it's like a perfume or something, I was like, I'm not going to try that because I play it too safe. But it is very good. I'm very happy I got this. I couldn't name anything that's particularly like, oh, that's what's different for the Brazilian Crush, but I definitely do get strawberry pound cake and like a pie crust note, and then almost body care-esque. So yeah, it could totally be just bakery, or it could kind of be body care. So I'll be really excited to warm that, and might even look for it in future pre-order openings. Okay, I already took out all of the filler paper and stuff, so I'm just going to go through the scents. Let's start with Roasty Toasty Marshmallow. People in the wax world love a good marshmallow scent and a good roasty one, but to me they usually smell like mostly smoky. I forget who. Oh, Rose Girls Campfire Marshmallow. I tried that and I was like, it's fine, but it's a little too smoky. I don't smell any marshmallow. So I decided to see if I could get it a little more marshmallowy, but still roasty toasty. Hence my name, Roasty Toasty. So I picked Campfire Marshmallow, Toasted Marshmallow, and Marshmallow Bomb. And I picked for most of these scents, I said like what percent I want for each scent oil. I don't remember for sure though what all those were, but I'm pretty sure this one I just said go ahead and use like the same amount of everything. And it is definitely a lot sweeter than the traditional smoky marshmallow scents I get. It's almost on the perfume side, or like a marshmallow bubble bath or something. But it's a lot closer to what I'm looking for, so I'm excited to warm that and see how it goes in my house. But yes, the smokiness of it is a lot more toned down, so it's just a hint of that. and a lot of sweetness. So I'm excited for that one. That one was a win. Then I also chose Ginger Snaps Crave Donuts, and I made up these names on my own. That was part of the fun for me. So this one has gingerbread, glazed donuts, and nutmeg and spice. Half of my family are redheads, so I call us the Ginger Snaps. May or may not have anything to do with fiery personalities. So it's fun. It's fun. I say they're the Ginger Snaps because they're so sweet until they snap. But yeah. So I was like, I just want something like fall. I'm always drawn in by gingerbread, but sometimes I don't like it. And then of course donuts I always like, and nutmeg too is like, I want to like it, but sometimes I don't. So I was kind of nervous about this one. But it's really good. Like really good. I hope it warms as good as it smells on cold. It is literally the perfect blend of gingerbread and the spices. But then the donuts really sweeten it up. So I am really excited to warm that this fall. I'm really going to like it. And I already put myself on the next customs list, but it's a really long list, and I made sure I was at the bottom. So currently I would be up in January, so that gives me plenty of time to see how much I use these and like them, and possibly reorder them next year if I want to. Okay, I made a sweet lemon pound cake. She does a frosted lemon pound cake that's a bestseller, and I purchased that in my last order. I think I said it doesn't smell like a cleaner lemon, but it does smell like a lemon that you want something to smell clean. And very much when I smell that snap bar, that's what I get. So I wanted to try to get something that was a little sweeter, but definitely still lemon. So I picked lemon pound cake, vanilla pound cake, and lemon meringue. I went back and forth on if I should add anything, the third one or not, but when I saw the lemon meringue, I was like, yeah, I need to do that. And it's pretty much perfect. At least today, because it's going to cure a few more weeks before I use it, but today on cold, it's exactly what I wanted it to be. So, very excited for that one because I love a good lemon bakery. And I would most likely repurchase that in the future. And possibly just wait until I would be up for customs to get any more lemon bakery from her, just because that smells so good. I picked strawberry patch dessert just because I like strawberry stuff. I didn't really have expectations for how this would smell in the end, but I picked strawberry rhubarb pie because I love to eat it, strawberry pound cake, and I do like that scent, and sweet strawberry. And I asked her, which strawberry scent note do you think would be best? And we talked about it a little bit, and she was very helpful. So it smells a lot like strawberries and cream from Scentsy. And I'm back and forth on whether I like that. And I know a lot of people don't like that one. But at one point I thought to myself, this smells like strawberry rhubarb pie. So like that lines up, that scent and this one smell similar. I do think the vanilla on that one, I think the vanilla note is leaning weird for a lot of people and sometimes for me. But I think this one works better. Yeah, so I think in general, I think that regular strawberry pound cake scents a lot of her other blends I might like better than this, but it'll be a fun one, especially when I want to do the strawberry rhubarb thing. I think that'll be good. I think I like it better than if I did strawberry rhubarb on its own, but I don't know. Also, side note, when I go and smell actual rhubarb, I do wish I could have that scent, but I have not found anyone recreate that yet. And I'm not going to be super adventurous and try everyone's rhubarb scents, but we'll see, maybe one day. Okay, next, sorry, wrong side. Speckles' Unbirthday Cake. Another of her bestsellers is called Speckles' Birthday Cake, but there's Palo Santo in it. And I did try one of her Palo Santo blends, and It's just not quite for me. It was okay, but then by the time the day was over that I warmed it, I was like, I am feeling sick. I just can't do it. So I asked, can I make that scent without the Palo Santo? And she said, sure. And so it has birthday cake, pumpkin pecan waffles, cinnamon sugar, and vanilla. So like those have me hooked. I'm like, yes, please. And then usually she adds in the Palo Santo, and I'm like, oh, no, thank you. Anyway, so she did that for me. So that was exciting. And I have a couple other similar ones. I think what I just get cake that also has it has birthday cake and pumpkin pecan waffles or something. Yeah, it's I mean it's like just a bakery. I think they all blend together really good to be a sweet. Now I'll have to compare this one to the other one. I think it's cake. I'm getting it mixed up with some of our other ones. But I think that one has strawberry pound cake, which was definitely noticeable. But yes, I think this will be a nice, like, I just want a bakery or to add a bakery to part of my warmers. I think that'll smell really good. Last year I tried the wedding cakes from the Gilmore Girls collection, and it's pretty good, but there's something in it that I'm like, do I even like this? And this is a lot more what I think I was hoping that one would smell like, so I like that one. And I'm glad she let me, alter her favorites blend a little bit. Okay, Cider Mill Bake Shop is the next one. Again, I love fall and cider mills. In Michigan, where I grew up, cider mills were very popular. It's very similar to an apple orchard, but they make cider and they advertise that. And that's, I think just the term we used in Michigan. So I picked Cider Lane, which is a type. I think it's Bath and Body Works type, but I know Bath and Body Works has it. I don't know if anyone else does. So Cider Lane Donut Shop and Apple Cider Donuts. I was like, is this going to be too much apple ciderness or whatever? But thought I would try it. I really like the Donut Shop. I have that one. And the cinnamon is right up my alley. I think this is very good. But it's definitely Cider Lane heavy. And I did say less on the Cider Lane and more on the other two, just because I know Cider Lane can kind of take over more. I think if I did it again, I might bring the Cider Lane down a little bit more and Donut Shop up, just because of what I hoped for, which was the cinnamon. But maybe it's also because I have those apple cider donuts in there. But everything about it is good. I just don't sense a lot of cinnamon from the Donut Shop. But again, after a couple weeks of curing, and by the fall when I want to melt it, it might be just right. I did her Cider Lane sampler last fall, and there was a couple in there that I just really liked, and I got a couple clamshell sizes of one of them. I can't remember which one. It could be pumpkin pecan waffles and cream cheese frosting, one of those, something like that. But they're really good, so I will enjoy that, even if it's not as cinnamony heavy as I hoped. We're gonna do this one first. Pumpkin apple type. So I love the pumpkin apple candle from Bath and Body Works. Probably my favorite fall candle that they've ever done. And so I thought I would love to have it in just a wax melt. I have chopped up a candle before from Bath and Body Works. I had bought a couple at the same time that weren't burning well, so I took one of them and went ahead and chopped it up. So that was nice. I'm not sure this is exactly what that was, though. But it is pumpkin apple. Just not quite the same. So we'll have to see how this goes. It smells almost perfumier or something. So funnily enough, the one that I was most sure on, because I know what pumpkin apple smells like, might be my least favorite. But all of them are good. Last one I did was birthday coffee cake. This one I would say I was the most excited for because I spent a lot of time thinking about it and going over oils and trying to fix it up. But also maybe the most nervous for. one of the most nervous for. So I picked Coffee House, which I still haven't smelled on its own. I don't actually know what it smells like on its own, but I think it might be in Coffee and Cynicism, so I think I've smelled it there. Coffee House, zucchini bread, and buttery brown sugar. And I don't know her zucchini bread on its own either. But I wanted something kind of cinnamony. And then, so what I'm looking for is, for our birthdays, we always make, not always, but usually the kids request our coffee cake. And it's just a 9x13 pan. And then there's like the brown sugar topping, not really streusel, but basically streusel, and chocolate chips on top. And the original recipe didn't have chocolate chips, but my mom added them when I was a kid, and we never went back. It always has chocolate chips on it. So that's kind of the scent I was looking for. And I wouldn't say it smells like that, but it has actual coffee in it for the Coffee House. I think it's reminding me of Coffee and Cynicism. Doesn't smell like it, but like that same coffee scent. If I really think about it, I can sense the cinnamon, but the coffee cake in real life is very cinnamon. But it smells good. It's just not our birthday coffee cake. We'll have to see. My daughter, who's the most willing to listen to me talk about wax scents, she thinks she doesn't like coffee scents. And when we go on a road trip and get our coffee for the road, she's like, oh no, I have to smell coffee. So we'll have to see what she thinks about this one. But, yeah, that was fun. So I would say the one I was most pleasantly surprised with was Ginger Snaps Crave Donuts, and then also Sweet Lemon Pound Cake. The ones I am the verdict is out on would be the birthday coffee cake and pumpkin apple type. But overall, I'm very happy. I think I made the right choices, and I'm looking forward to doing it again in the future. Although, if I like these as much as I think I do, I may just order the same ones again. We'll see. We'll see how the year goes. Friday, May 2nd, Lavender and Speckles has a pre-order opening at 6 p.m. Central. I believe that's the right time. And she's offering a lot of her Gilmore Girls blends. If she wasn't, I probably would be skipping it because I just did this order, but I wanted to try a few more of her Gilmore Girls blends in the smaller sizes, snap bars and clamshells. So I'm looking forward to that, and maybe you want to check it out. I'll try to remember to post a link in the description box so that you can check out her upcoming list for scents. But thanks for watching what I picked for this custom order haul. Let me know what you think of the scents that I chose for my home. I'll talk to you later. Bye.